and welcome to Girl Talk. We are at my favorite place ever, and yes, I've already made personal purchases. We are here at Birdie James. Michelle Taylor has joined us, and spring is in the air.
It is.
It's just so funny. I had on my jeans and my dark shirt today, and I walk in and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to find some light and airy things, and you look phenomenal.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite times of the year, especially here on the island. The walls in here are such a springy color that when we get the spring colors in, everything just feels so nice.
Doesn't it?
It lightens it up. It's just, it's almost like when we have the dark pieces on the floor, we have to figure out where to put them. Yeah, and what to do with them.
You're going to talk about something that's really pretty interesting today. And when we were talking, I was saying, you know, I got these here, la la la. And you're like, oh, me too.
Right.
Share with me a little bit about the shopping experience here.
In Shelter Cove Town Center in general, the center's finished now. So that's been a plus for us because we're at the front of Shelter Cove Town Center. So not everyone can find us. Sometimes it's kind of been, people are still learning, I guess, about where we're at. But now that the center is finished with Spartina and Fabric and Talbots.
Yes. Pretty fantastic.
Yeah.
It really is. You know, the other day I came here and it was the first time I had wandered throughout the plaza. And I was amazed by the caliber and quality of the stores that I saw.
Yeah, so for me, I'm wearing a lot of pieces from Birdie James.
Yes.
But what I love about the center is that I can go shop in it, and I love, you know, I'm a woman, so I don't just shop in here. I want to shop other places as well. In here, for me, it doesn't feel like shopping because I've chosen every piece.
Right.
So I got this piece, which is a beautiful caftan from Fabric. So I love going in there and seeing what they have. I love their price point. It's really easy.
Right, it really is.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
So what are we expecting from a trend point of view this year?
Well, the Pantone color is purple, which I think we've talked about before.
Yes.
That was really interesting when I first learned about that because I thought, you know,
Not happening.
purple isn't great for everyone,
Right.
but what we're seeing are lots of pastels, which are beautiful, and then those deep eggplants that we've already seen before. So,
and I got my eggplant dress from you that I've worn about 10 times. It just feels really, really good. And then there are these soft, they're almost dusty colors.
Yes.
Like the lavender was almost a dusted
like
color.
they have gray undertones. And then they're really merchandising well with pastel pinks and blues.
Okay.
So those colors have been around for a few seasons now. I feel like they've gone through winter as well, which I always thought was interesting for them to be colors in winter, but it works for us and it works for the island.
Talk to me about prints, because when I walked in and I looked at the trousers that you have, I mean, it reminds me, to be honest with you, of like the 60s and 70s.
Yes.
There are it's like splatter paints.
Yes,
and huge
and the
florals.
Yes, florals huge right now. I just posted something on Instagram. We get a lot of our inspiration from the runway.
Okay.
That's just the industry. So you're seeing lots of purples and florals on their dresses, you know, pieces like this that are just huge floral prints. And we carry that in here. It's a little bit more achievable for our clients through a pant.
Okay.
So
Why? Tell me.
Because of the way that we style women, we have slimming pants, so you can still look slim in a floral. A lot of people think, oh, a floral plastered on my rear end.
Right.
I don't want that, you know.
Right.
But a lot of our hemlines on our tops, yes, or in the just the crotch region in general, you know, we want to cover that, and that's typically what we do anyway. Our hemlines and our tops are longer.
Okay.
So by the time you see the print on the pant, it starts kind of at the upper thigh, where that pant is kind of slimming the leg. So it's just flattering. It's really flattering.
And it's so funny, when I think of florals, I think, well, if I get that, I'll only be able to wear it once.
No.
But you're like the opposite.
Yes.
You've got a lot of color to draw from.
And we have all the different tops and colors that can draw different colors out of the pant. I had a woman yesterday come in and she said, I got your email that spring collections have arrived. She said, I have all these. I need this one, this one, this one. She didn't even try them on. She got 4 prints, and they were very similar, but they offered different color palettes, but they were floral.
What are you looking at for tops? Are you looking at cap sleeve, small sleeve, long?
You know, we just had this discussion yesterday. A lot of our clients are wanting just a simple cotton piece,
Okay.
which I've been looking for that perfect piece because for me, cotton doesn't always, a cotton tee doesn't always launder well.
I was just going to say, it doesn't hold up well
shrink
for
up.
me. Yep.
It can be
Wrinkle.
tricky. So I found a line, Fresh Laundry, which is really good that I'm bringing in some cotton tees. Side Stitch does really well for us, which are just traditional collared shirts with kind of button pockets.
Love them.
3/4 length sleeve. Definitely still our client wants her arms covered.
Yes.
So, which I can empathize with. I already do, and I'm only
Right.
35.
Exactly.
So unless your tan is perfect and you have no skin imperfections,
Right.
that's just where we're at.
Do we even know anyone like that?
No.
I don't think that's possible. I really don't. All right, shoes, which are kind of fun this season too.
Yes.
She talked me into these crazy shoes, and they're my favorite shoes I've ever
They're
owned.
amazing.
I love them.
A slide I found can be a little tricky for our client because she tends to, she wants something on her heel. She's kind of walking out of it, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
Which I think that this style of the mule is good because it covers the majority of the foot.
It does.
And we have some pastel, like minty color. I think it's actually sage, and then a light pink. And they have gold studs on them, which are beautiful. But this summer, I'm bringing Sasha London back in.
Oh.
So we've had it in the past.
Okay.
But I went through a half of a season where I didn't love the styles. And so their colors are amazing. And they're vibrant.
Ooh, I can't wait
So
to
they're
see
going to go
that.
really well with the floral pants and everything.
It is always fun to have you. I think we always come away with information that's actually practical and
Thank you.
usable. It really is.
I love
We
it.
want to thank all of you for joining us here on Girl Talk. Please have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.